Okay, I've been resting for a while because of lack of sleep, and I've drunk some juice. I've recorded how I thought my weightlifting session went today, and I am now ready to get into doing this calisthenics stuff. I don't want to do pull-ups today. I want to do push-ups to switch up my regimen and what I'm doing, because I think I've been doing it too often. If I were to, I think I'd be doing it too often. I mean, if I were to just keep on going with pull-ups every single time I'd want to do calisthenics work, because even though I've got pull-ups as my only goal, calisthenics-wise, because I'd be doing it again and again and again and again, and I'm even noticing now, after just potentially doing it for a second day on, if I were to do it today, that it's just not as fun compared to if I were to give it a rest for a couple to a few days and then do it again. So I'm going to do push-ups instead for 2 hours. I'm going to get the timer started, and then from there I will get going. I'm going to walk, stretch, and then do what I do. Incline push-ups, normal push-ups, and diamond push-ups, both on the incline bars and also just body weight, to see how that goes. I think that's what I'll be doing for 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours. The experience has got to be made somewhere and somehow, and this is it. Through that length, just keep going, really, again and again and again. I'll do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. I'll do a circuit. I can go from one stretch of the park to the other, and then just take it from there, call that one round, and then have a 1 minute break, as I would when I'm coaching classes, and then just take it from there. Yeah. So I'm gonna get the timer set up, and then I'll get going. Because of the amount of footage I haven't yet deleted on the camera, I am not going to film the whole thing. I'm just going to film my thoughts on how the session's going, and maybe a few clips of me doing push-ups here and there. Right, I'm going to get ready now. I'm going to set up the timer, and then I'm going to get going. I don't know if I'll record myself warming up. I'm just going to walk, jog, and stretch. Just typical stretches I do, yeah, to warm up the whole body. And also, now that I think about it, like I would in classes I teach, I should be warming up joints too, but because of inexperience and getting used to coaching the classes, I haven't really been doing that. But I would like to, for the health of for my health and for their health, the people who be turning up. But anyway, off I go. 2 hours here I come. 22 minutes and however many seconds later, 22 minutes, 25 seconds later, I'm ready to go. I was thinking I could do a half-hour warm-up, but nah, I didn't need it. So I'm just gonna get going. I've stretched off a little bit, but the most I was walking and running and jogging from side to side, spinning around sometimes, flailing my arms like this. Even in front of people, I did get a bit shy sometimes doing that, but yeah, I did enjoy myself. I felt free. That's what came into my mind as I was spinning around and walking backwards. I noticed helped with me walking straight when I was walking forward. I find it unnecessarily difficult to walk hunched when walking backwards. It's one of the most enjoyable warm-ups I've had in a long while, because I took my time with it. I walked and I jogged from side to side. I walked from side to side. I sprinted. It was nice. I tested how fast I was going, all that. I really enjoyed it. But I just think I should now get on with it. I don't need to prolong this. We've got 8 minutes until it's half an hour. I'm ready. 6 minutes now. It's 24 minutes. 5 seconds in. Yeah. Okay, so if I go out my way to focus on it, it won't flicker as much. Okay, well, anyway, I'm ready. As I said, I'm gonna go through the push-ups in like a circuit from one stretch of the park to the other. So I'm ready. I'm gonna do this now. As per usual, gonna do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, go through each station, and then I will have a minute break. So I'm gonna go to the end over there to that bar, then I'll go to the bench, and then the log over here, and maybe that one there, these two logs where the pull-up bar on the pull-up bar, and just take it from there. So I'll be doing 15 reps at a moderately paced tempo, and yeah, after I've done all of these for one round, I'd then be giving myself a break. I'm ready. Let's go. I know how many reps. I know how many reps it is because I've tested it. It's 7 reps in and out, like that, 7 times. That's 15 seconds. That's 1 breath in and 1 breath out would be 1 second. So 7 of them would be 14. But by that time, 14 seconds on. But by that time, I'll be ready to go. So go to do 15 reps. Keep it going. I don't think I'm ready. I don't feel ready. I really need to pee. And I sense I'm getting distracted by it. So I don't really want to do this as much. Under these specific conditions, I don't want to do the workout. But I think if I go to the toilet, I might then experience another motivation bit. So I think I'll just try and ignore it. And then if I really can't, then I'll go. building as I'm getting stronger, but I don't want them there. Especially around the middle finger. That could be where I place the most pressure. And I've ripped the callus off a little bit, and I think this shows, seeing as there's more of a stronger callus on my right hand, maybe I put more pressure into my right hand than my left. But I don't with calluses. Right, gloves it is then. This does mean I'm gonna have to get used to feeling less grip on the premise I don't get different gloves. I actually want to make a note to get some different gloves. Some ones that grip metal really efficiently. Some things that I'm gonna get sooner or later, like the gloves, and also some trainers. Mine are ripping, and also they're really tight, so they're painful during the workouts a little bit. I'll give myself some different clothes as well, because I think I look absolutely wrong, look so poor, because I've got clothes I've had for years. It's about time I further change my attire. That way when I do, at least it'll take a longer while, it will be a while until I want to change my attire again.
My son, the young one, is 3.5. He just started. And he's in Moscow.
I'm ready to get back into this workout now. I'll try to do some bodyweight push-ups, see how that goes, or try out exercising at the bar. This one here, the log. Hey. Slow down. But it is something that I could at least try out. But I think that's because I didn't really hold it. I was just too busy trying to do the rep. And again, I'm not against pulling faces as I was doing those reps. But if I decide to just not pull those faces, I would make it easy for myself. Watch this. Oh, wait. Right hand's too close to this button. If I were to do push-ups like that, that's I don't even know how that would be possible. Perhaps this rotation should do it. Nope, that's even more. Never mind. I might cancel that one out. I don't think I can do it. It's too difficult. That one was how I was able to do that was a wider grip. So maybe that's the solution. I need to put GP on both. If that was even caught on camera. Nah, probably not. Well, not completely anyway. But that's fine. That's bound to happen sometimes. Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing. Unless I want to do white push-ups, then that's a different story. Oh, I've been going for 53 minutes apparently. Right, I could at least try to do 5 reps, normal push-ups, moderate tempo. Just trying to find somewhere that's high grass or muddy. In fact, I could just do it on the pavement. I'll do it to the right of the pull-up bars. I think that's where we can do it. This grassy area. Way easier than I thought it would be. Hands got a bit muddy, but only slightly. That's fine. Okay, so would I do that again? Yeah, I'm sure. Throughout this hour, so far, I've just been warming up. I can't overlook this feeling of wanting to go to the toilet, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have a quick toilet break and then I'll get back into it. Can't overlook it anymore. That's a part of why I'm not going in as much as I could and not making the progress I could. I'm not going to overlook that feeling any longer. I want to be as quick as I can, and then back to the workout I go. Just make the workout easier for myself, because I don't think it has to be unnecessarily difficult to do such things. Yeah, it's got to be difficult enough as it is with the challenge of physical activity, let alone dealing with things like wanting to go to pee, wanting to go drink, wanting to get some food, etc. Right, okay, I'm gonna go now. 1 over half hour long toilet break. I'm ready to get back to doing this exercise. So, toilet and food break. Right, time to empty pockets. Time to get inside. I'm gonna put my water already on. Feet a bit cold. So I'm gonna be wearing the two. Then get back to it. Feel warm enough to feel comfortable to do these reps. I'll start off with just pushing against one of the logs, one of the main structures of the pull-up bar, again 50 reps, and then do more bodyweight push-up reps, go from 5 to 6, so on. feel hydrated, I feel full, I don't feel like I need to go to the toilet, I don't feel like I need to pee. This is the sort of state I'm going to feel. This is how I'm going to feel going into every session. Don't want to do my workouts fasting. If I want to fast, I can do that later on, but not during my workouts. I don't want to negatively impact my performance then. That sort of stuff, not eating, feeling like I need to go to the toilet, etc. It all matters. It all plays a part into my performance, which this video has been an example of today. Although it might not be easy to see such things, you can't see my bladder, so you can't see me. You can't see me feeling the need to pee. You can't see that, you can't feel that, but it's there, and it definitely does matter. Right, I think I'm gonna try doing incline push-ups. Right, that should be good. 2 hours worth sessions, food break and toilet break included. I've now found a way to focus more during these sorts of sessions, which I might not want to, or might not be progressing as quickly as I could, or maybe I might say should. When looking back, this fast tempo, not a moderate one, not in times like this, regardless of the fact that I feel physically, I feel full, I feel hydrated, I feel ready, but just the commitment's just not all that there. I'm picking out my calluses. They naturally come off, but I just didn't like the skin. Oh look, I'm even getting it where I saw someone who was really in shape. It's getting their calluses. That's my hands are getting stronger. Right. Something like that. Yeah, okay, well, that's something I really want to note down. That fast tempo helps with focus. Specifically with exercise I can do. I can try pull-ups, see, try to do that fast tempo. If I can find it too difficult, body weight pull-ups, then I can do the 2 resistance bands. Give myself a weighted vest eventually. I'll be doing that. That should help with body weight pull-ups. I'm just having a couple more pastilles. I've gone and showed the food log, which you'll probably see before this daily exercise log, because it's going to be a longer video. I think one major reason why I might not be making progress I could have been making this entire time is because of mental resistance. I think there's a lot going on in my mind to do these reps beyond just counting the reps. I've experienced quite a few motivation dips sometimes, but yeah. Mentally, it can seem very difficult sometimes. But honestly, I like to set the record straight here with myself. I think it's more difficult in my mind to do what I want to do at this point with the way how I'm thinking about things as I go through the reps than it actually is in reality. And this is the sort of idea I was starting to experience when I was saying to myself, I found it easier when I wasn't pulling faces. Like if I just focus on the tempo and the reps, I count, and beyond that I just don't think consciously, and I only focus on those things, then I'd be giving myself more energy to just focus on the reps, which I want to do. I'm like my box 6 in this. Right. So that has been eye-opening, I think. And I've been going out my way to try and think about like what would happen mentally in its stages. For example, we've got the start, we're just getting into the first couple of reps, and then the motivation dip when it starts to get difficult, when it starts to seem difficult mentally, but not necessarily physically, not as much as it does mentally. And then from there, pushing beyond that point regardless, I'd say that that's the third stage. And then the fourth, see that you can do the reps, so maybe your motivation spike. And then maybe the last stage would be pushing, just carrying on, pushing until you physically can't push anymore for your current physical ability levels, which will keep on developing the reps you are doing the exercise on a regular basis, which I am now starting to do again in a way that works for me, it seems. I'm putting in more hours, so I'm getting more results. I could be getting results at a faster rate if I put more effort in within these hours, but I'll get there gradually. As the saying goes, Rome was not built in a day, and I'm not going to stop doing what I think is working for me just basically just as soon as I found it. Nah. Okay, well, I've done 10 reps on the incline push-ups. I think it's about time I go for 15. Got 19 minutes left. I'm going to push, and unlike how I've been thinking throughout the session, like how some of the one of the messages on the gym was saying, give it my all. I'm not walking like I think that. I'm walking like I'm thinking the opposite, like I'm not wanting to do that. But I will try the 15 reps and then take it from there. Have some sweeties. it's making sense as to why I carry myself in this way. And I want to talk about it. I didn't do the 15 reps, but I'd rather get this out and do the 15 reps right now. I can do the 15 reps later. Talk about it, the transformative period. So, as I've said many times throughout, I don't even know how many videos I would be able to, although I would be able to track them if I really tried. I don't want to. I could be doing other things. I've in many videos have said that I've been going out of my way to have something to show for the day. This mindset has helped me get to a point where I am recording videos based on exercise on at least a somewhat regular basis to the standard in which I am sometimes filming myself exercise, and not necessarily in a committed way, and sometimes I'm not. And it'll be putting myself through a cycle in which, although I'd claim I want to exercise on a regular basis, on a daily basis, I wouldn't. And I think this mindset is the predominant reason why. Just have something to show for the day which I'd be able to do related to exercise without exercising. The dots are coming together now. I haven't thought of it in that way word for word, but it's making more sense. And this entire time I have been achieving that aim, to have something to show for each day. But in order to get past that, and to really excel, I think it would help me and would be within my best interest to use the mindset that I've seen in the gym, which is to give it my all. To give it my all. That doesn't mean to break myself physically and mentally, excluding tearing muscle fibers during physical activity, muscle growth, etc. It doesn't mean to break myself mentally, but I'd instead say giving it my all means molding myself physically and molding myself mentally, and doing what it takes to not only do that without breaking myself physically and mentally, but to also make progress I feel fulfilled from making and also looking at after long enough, having a lot of footage of filming. And if I go out my way to keep on consciously reinforcing this mindset of giving it my all, I think it'll only be a matter of time which that mindset will be reflected through my body composition. That's how transformational thought power can be. Although I say that out loud, and although I can claim that I believe that, it's not something I think about on a daily basis as I've been going through life. Life that has seemed to really start passing by quicker, unfortunately, but I can do something about that. My sleep routine. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in the major events playlist, I think, because I think this mindset, this way of thinking that I've had is just too transformational to not talk about. We've got 9 minutes left until it's 2 hours. Yep, still going. Okay, yeah, I am in frame. Not completely, but I'm in frame enough. Or so I think, anyway. But yeah, I also believe that I could have been setting the foundations for pessimism through lack of commitment, through only wanting to have something to show for the day, which I've been succeeding at this entire time. Definitely have. But it's about time I change that mindset, I think. And that is the mindset I'd like to have. To give it my all. Again, not to break myself, but to mold myself. Create a way of life that I'd want to have. Create a character that I'd want to have, that I value. To be able to look at myself in the mirror and actually like what I see. I do feel okay, and I do like the progress I'm making with decreasing my weight, and I'm okay with where things are going. But in order to feel exceptionally happy, or very happy with how I look, and to, in my opinion, look amazing, it's up to me to give it my all and to develop my mindset, to mold myself in and out in exercise sessions. I haven't done as many push-ups as I could have, and that's okay. A lot's gone on, and mentally, and there's no way I'm not making progress, even if it's not through the reps as planned. In the space of 2 hours, that is including that toilet break though, which is just irrelevant to the session. The rest of it is because not going to the toilet, feeling like I needed to pee, definitely had a significant impact on my performance today.
might not be able to grip it as well, but that's fine. I don't want the pain. Muscle soreness fine, but that's okay. They go away if I got calories, but I'm trying to avoid them. And I've spent plenty of time.
Right, I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna stretch and that's me done. Transitioning from lazy mindset to heavy mindset, where I'm going to just have something to show for the day to prove to myself that my mum was wrong. That, in the sense that I wanted to prove myself that I am doing something wrong in my life, and I'm not just useless, basically. I didn't think of it like that before. I don't think that. Alright, less than a minute left. I'm going to pack up. This session's over. I like how this session's gone. And I'd like to imagine that I'd have sessions in which I grow mentally, like I have today, during these sorts of calisthenics sessions. And just exercise sessions in general. Yeah. Although I definitely could have done more physically, I feel okay with what I've done today. That's what I could say. Here's the timer to show. Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
Oh, look at that. Imagine that. As soon as it gets to 2 hours, it turns off. Right, that's it. That's the time it stopped. This session's over. This session's over. I'm done. Right, I'm gonna end this here. Cheers to growing mentally. Cheers to growing physically. Cheers to developing a more optimistic mindset. I think I could go out my way to transform myself from the top down, from my head, my brain down, the way, my mindset, the way how I think, to my body, my physique from the top down, definitely. But I don't think that's going to happen without changing my mindset. It's up to me to give it my all for my own enjoyment, not to prove to myself that mum's wrong. Because tables have turned. I put myself in a position where I'm no longer jobless. I'm no longer incomeless. I'm not just living off student loans anymore. I've actually got a wage. Yeah, it might be what I can call peanuts. Yeah, but it's a wage, and I have a job I want to do, and that I'd want to go to on a regular basis, at least more often than not. Sometimes I might not as much as other days because of lack of sleep, but that's nothing to do with doing the job role itself. It's just beyond that, work-related stuff, making sure that I'm well rested, not only for outside of the shift, but for the shift. So that's not to do with the work itself. But yeah, I'm done. Cheers to this session, and cheers to going out my way to put in more effort physically with the session. I definitely could have improved there, but I'd like to imagine that I live tomorrow and I do get to see another day, although that might not be true, and I don't wish that on myself, but I'm not guaranteed another second, let alone another day. Again, not that I wish that on myself, but it's just the truth. So, cheers to how this session's gone. Cheers to... That's the mindset I want to have from now on. To give it my all. And cheers to doing that. And cheers to being able to see, go out my way to further transition my mindset from just having something to show for the day out of anger, fury, really, to prove to myself that mum was wrong, to now going out my way to have a mindset which I can use to actually enjoy what I'm doing and to feel fully committed to it, to what I'm doing, like the exercise sessions. So cheers to that, and cheers to building it from now, and as I have been working through mindset even before today. Cheers to building it for the rest of my days. Cheers to really loving life before I do pass away. Peace.